Hey, this is Sports Radio 910's Gary Hess, and it's time for another Game Time segment as we preview Week 7 of high school football all around the Central region. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty here as the playoff races are coming into focus just a bit. Tonight, we're in the Dominion District on Sports Radio 910. 7 o'clock airtime for a rivalry game in Western Chesterfield between Clover Hill and Cosby. Both teams have just one loss on the season. The Cavaliers are 5th in our CBS 6 Sports Radio 910 poll, while the Titans are ranked 7th, but Cosby's got the home field advantage in this game, coming off a huge win last week over Manchester. Now, if you look on the sportsradio910.com high school page, you can see a preview of that game. You can hear interviews with both coaches, and you can hear the game once again on Sports Radio 910 tonight at 7 o'clock. You can also hear it at sportsradio910.com. You can get scores and updates all night on all kinds of games on that game, and you can follow me on Twitter at GHessRVA. Now let's take a look at some of the other games in the area tonight that matter. The other two teams tied for first in the Dominion District are LC Bird and Manchester. The Skyhawks go to Huguenot. The Lancers play at home against George Wythe. Both Bird and Manchester will win easily. George Wythe, though, we want to give them a shout-out for snapping their 67-game losing streak last week over at Greensville. Top-ranked Hermitage plays Deep Run tonight. The Panthers should win easily. The Panthers are tied with Mills Godwin for first in the Colonial District and play Godwin next week, but Hermitage is still a prohibitive favorite to win that district title. Now over in the capital, Varina took control with last week's 54-11 domination of Atlee. The Blue Devils ranked 3rd in our CBS 6 Sports Radio 910 poll. Go to Henrico and will get a test, but should win easily and maintain control of its own destiny in that Capital District race. Watch out for Varina in weeks 9 and 10. Where the Blue Devils play Hanover and then Highland Springs to close out the season. In the Central District, it's a tie for the lead with Meadowbrook and Thomas Dale. They play next week for the title. That'll be our game of the week next Friday night on Sports Radio 910 and sportsradio910.com. Should both win easily tonight. Meadowbrook plays at home against Petersburg, while Thomas Dale is at home to entertain Prince George. Some other games to watch. Highland Springs goes to Lee Davis. Both teams are 4-2. Lee Davis in the Division 5 playoff race. Highland Springs, though, should win this game easily. Some of the other games tonight. Monacan goes to James River. Mills Godwin visits J.R. Tucker. Benedictine plays at Midlothian. Patrick Henry plays host to Thomas Jefferson. Both those teams 0-6. Patrick Henry should get his first win of the year tonight. As for those other three games I just mentioned, I'm thinking it's going to be a Monacan victory. Mills Godwin should win, and Benedictine should take care of Midlothian. For all the other information about high school football, you can find the high school football page at sportsradio910.com. Once again, follow me on Twitter at GHessRVA, and we'll be on 7 o'clock tonight with the game of the week between Clover Hill and Cosby. Gary Criswell and myself with all the high school action on your home of high school sports, Sports Radio 910 and sportsradio910.com.